Yeah, so this is gonna be a typical burner scenario. The Frigidaire oven ain't working right. Take a look at that. There's a jet right here. Some of them have the jets going with little holes. You want to make sure these jets are good. This is all cleaned off here. You want to look in here, make sure that's all clean in there. You know what we're going to look at is to see if we got a spark here. So that one is going to be that one there. We do have sparks, so that's good. So it's likely this just needs to be cleaned. And that would be good. So this one here also is nice because you can take it off and you can make sure it's nice and clean. This is all nice and clean. What happens is these actually work better when there's a pot over them because it traps the gas and then forces it down by the spark. So it may not light like this, but if you put a pot over it, it may light. So that's what we got. Check it out. If your electrode's busted, you're going to have to take this whole top off. You may have to drill out these nuts here to take it off. You can't lift it up the way it is because there's the burner tubes that are connected. If you lift this up the way it is without taking these screws off, you'll tweak the burner tubes and cause a gas leak very likely. So that's Frigidaire. So this one actually has a small hole right here on the same side as the electrode. You take a small piece of wire and run it through that little hole. You can barely see it, but there's a small hole there. You run it through there. That should actually be cleaned out a little bit better, but it's working the way it is. But you want to make sure that little hole is all cleaned out, otherwise it's not going to light. Okay, it's going to be the same if you got one of these central burners. You take this off, you see that little pinhole right there in the center? Right there. You take your little... This is actually wire rope, so you can buy the wire rope, you can buy a foot of wire rope, and you have plenty of these. These are like, they're basically tempered steel, so they'll take quite a bit of force going through them. So you want to make sure that jet's all clear, and you should be good. Thanks again for watching. Okay, one more tip. You get your wire. You look down there, you see there's a small jet down there. So you take one of your little wires and then stuff it down in there. You can actually use a metal vegetable tie. You strip the paper back and run the vegetable tie metal down in through there, and basically that will increase your flow if you have restricted flow. It's very common those get plugged up. Tip for today. Thanks for watching, guys. If you need any help, you can contact me 707-599-4489. It's Econo Maintenance and Management at Handyman. Yeah, thanks for watching. Your donations help support reuse and recycling worldwide. Bill's Enterprises, P.O. Box 7021, Eureka, California 95502.